who could this be? Another example of why people don't trust politicians is none other than our own Senator Kyrsten Sinema. In case you didn't know, Kyrsten Sinema has not had a town hall with her constituents in 3 years. She does not return her constituents' phone calls. She will not answer their questions. She will not return emails. She simply doesn't care. However, if you got a lot of money to put in her pocket or to donate to her cause, damn right she's going to be right there. And she'll pretty much do whatever the hell you want her to do. Let's watch and see what happens when they finally get her in a space where it's a little uncomfortable and she's got no choice but to be confronted.
Okay, I'll be back.
Sinema, we want to talk to you real quick. Can we talk to you real quick?
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
But right now is a real moment that our people need in order for us to be able to talk about what's really happening. We need a Build Back Better plan right now.
Hi, I'm heading out. These are your constituents. It's not important enough for you to take 5 minutes to talk to them? Oh, here. I'm going to give you guys some volume on this and back it up. I just want you to hear her smug comment.
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
But right now is a real moment that our people need.
Okay, I'll be back.
Sinema, we want to talk to you real quick. Can we talk to you real quick?
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
Right now is a real moment that our people need in order for us to be able to talk about what's really happening. We need a Build Back Better plan right now.
We knocked on doors. We need solutions.
The Build Back Better plan has the solutions that we need.
We knocked on doors for you to get you elected. And just how we got you elected, we can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us.
That's right.
7 million citizenship for 7 million. We need the Build Back Better plan right now.
My name is Blanca. I was brought here to the United States when I was 3 years old. And in 2010, my grandparents both got deported because of SB 1070. And I'm here because I definitely believe that we need a pathway to citizenship. My grandfather passed away 2 weeks ago, and I was not able to go to Mexico and visit him because there is no pathway to citizenship. And if we have the opportunity to pass it right now, then we need to do it because there's millions of undocumented people just like me who share the same story or even worse things that happen to them because of SB 1070 and because of anti-immigrant legislation. And this is the opportunity to pass it right now, and we need to hold you accountable to what you told us, what you promised us that you were going to pass when we knocked on doors for you. It's not right.
I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of human trafficking, and it's because of the lack of worker protections that we don't have in the gig economy. I need you to stand by workers. Lots of people who are like me who became homeless and then.
In other words, she doesn't give a shit. Are you surprised? I just think it's really bizarre that once she got a taste of that money, it was all like game over. I normally wouldn't be okay with the bathroom thing. Here's my issue though. She's made herself inapproachable in every other way, shape, and form. She has made it to the point where there is just no other way to petition her or talk to her. She simply just won't allow for it. She absolutely won't allow for it, you know? Like, yeah, and that's the problem. And then even when you do get her, like, she just ignores you. Like, it's like you're talking to a brick wall. She just stonewalls you, you know? Here's another. Next day on a plane.
Senator, hello, how are you?
No, she literally will not give them any time at all now to be loved. That's the problem. Like, nobody would be approaching her in inconvenient situations like this if she would at least give somebody the time of day, but she won't talk to anybody. Not unless you got a bunch of money, you know? It's all about, you know, donations for her or, you know, financial gain. And it's really gross. It's really gross, like the game she's playing right now, because she made a lot of campaign promises that she's doing the exact opposite of what she promised. It didn't seem to me like she was going to the bathroom to actually go to the bathroom. It seemed to me like she was going to the bathroom to get away from these people. And that's the problem.
Senator, hello, how are you? You good? Sorry, I'm Katina. I don't know if you remember me. I just want to know if you can commit, as my senator, if you can commit to passing a reconciliation that could provide a pathway to citizenship for immigrants. We have been waiting for this for too long. I just need to know if you can commit to passing a budget reconciliation that would include immigration and citizenship for people to be protected, like me and many others.
She doesn't care.
That, Senator?
And this is what it is, you know, like it doesn't matter where you approach her. She had freaking Jesse Jackson arrested outside of her office when he was trying to speak with her.
My dad passed away. Right now to you, my dad passed away. But my dad passed away. My dad passed away last year, and we didn't get to reunite with my family. I don't want to disturb you, but at the same time, I just want to see if I can get a commitment from you, Senator. This is my life and the life of millions in the line. I just need to hear from you. Can we get a commitment from you to get a pathway to citizenship through the budget reconciliation to protect me and millions like me? Can I get a commitment?
You're right about that 9 out of Ben. She could have easily said that.
Right,
this is who she is.
See that you don't want to respond. Thanks for your time. Are you videoing? I was trying to ask you a question. Oh, okay.
Anyways, it's a flight attendant or somebody just approaching her about asking her question. Which I understand. You're getting up on a plane. People want to know, you know. But, you know, there are better ways to approach shit like this. There are better ways. Sinema needs to have a town hall. Like I was saying at the beginning, it's been 3 years since she had a town hall with her constituents. She's having people who want to speak to her that are sitting outside her office to speak to her. She's having them arrested instead of talking to her, including high profile people, like I said, like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. You know, she's like doing everything she can to wiggle out of answering any questions about anything aside from really demure statements that she puts out in op-eds that just make her sound worse. And it's like, if you don't want the job, just say you don't want the job and let somebody else do it. I don't know. So I think sometimes, like I said, I don't think she was really peeing. It seemed like she just wanted to get away from people, because as soon as she saw those people approach her, that's when she beelined it to somewhere where she could have some plausible deniability about why she was leaving the area. I'm not buying it. I don't buy that. I think that's a load of shit. She's doing this shit because she knows she's in the wrong about this. And that's why I keep going back to this thing, man. Somebody's got to have something on her. There's got to be something. There's no way that it's just like all of a sudden I'm taking the corporate money and screw everybody. Because if you look at her track record prior to this, if you look at her statements for years prior to this, she wasn't doing that shit. And it's like, dude, you know? Yeah, it could be. Could be better optics. I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances were before that, though. How many times they had tried to reach out to her, or contact her, or like have these interactions, you know? I do understand that people get desperate, you know, especially when they're in desperate situations and really depending on their legislators to do something. Yeah, I don't know. I could go either way on the bathroom thing. It really depends. Like, again, if she was just bolting just to, like, get away from them, then whatever, dude. You're a legislator. Deal with your shit. If she was truly, like, having to go to the bathroom, you know, well, you know, our bad, you know. I think what could have happened, though, is she would have just called security or called police or somebody to have those people escorted out and stayed in the bathroom. Like, that's kind of been her MO. That's what she does to people that want to ask her questions about shit. And then she always turns it around to every single critique or criticism that people have of her. It's always some civility argument about, well, like when she did the thumbs down thing on the $15 an hour minimum wage, it was like, well, you know, that seemed really haughty and really shitty way to do that and really insensitive. And they were saying, her office came out and said, well, it's inappropriate for people to comment on a senator's body language. Okay. This was their comment. This was their response. Not an explanation, but it's inappropriate for people to comment on a senator's, on a female senator's body language.